LoreWarrior Armor, Shrek PPC Carrier. Overview. For many years, both enemy vehicles and mechs considered the Demolisher to be one of the most awesome heavy tanks on the battlefield. The Demolisher's main guns had the side effect of generating unbearable amounts of heat, however, requiring the crew to wear specially designed coolant suits. Even the coolant suits couldn't protect the crewmen during sustained firefights, and they would die either from the super hot temperatures or the inability to continue fighting. 10 years and hundreds of coolant suits later, Aldous Industries announced that they had developed a vehicle comparable in size and firepower to the Demolisher, but without the heat problem. This vehicle was the Schrek PPC Carrier. Utilizing the latest innovations in particle projector technology, the Schrek is capable of literally vaporizing the armor off of any mech with a single shot. However, many potential buyers are put off by the cost and the use of a variable fusion power plant. Many argue that they can purchase a much more effective mech for the price. Only time will prove the commercial viability of this deadly vehicle. Capabilities. On the battlefield, the Shrek's main function is to act as long-range heavy fire support to vehicles and mechs. Its 3 Hellstar PPCs allow the vehicle to engage and destroy practically any unit in combat. Light mechs may be able to close with the Schrek, but one hit from its PPCs can usually disable or kill anything under 20 ton. The heavier mechs do not have the speed to engage the Schrek before its PPCs cause major damage, and the greatest threat to the Schrek are medium mechs, for they combine both speed and firepower. The Shrek's fusion plant has given the oldest sales for some unexpected problems. Currently, there are very few combat vehicles using fusion power plants. Consequently, most of the techs assigned to vehicle units are often trained to maintain conventional internal combustion engines. While the techs were supposedly retrained, many Shreks started to break down as a result of improper maintenance on the engine. Aldous has responded by offering a free training program to anyone who purchases 10 or more of the vehicles. However, the response to this program has not been as favourable as originally expected. One advantage of the Schrek over the Demolisher is that the Schrek was built mainly for defilade fire, or fire from prepared hidden emplacements. The Shrek's high-angle sloped armour and low profile make it a difficult target to spot and destroy. In addition, the Shrek's 2 treads create less ground pressure than the Demolisher's 4, allowing it to move over softer terrain. The Shrek's greatest limitation is its lack of close-range attack capability. The PPC has difficulties concentrating a particle stream at ranges of less than 120 meters, and so the Schrek must avoid closing with an enemy. When it is in a favourable battle position, however, the vehicle's heavily armoured turret and front slope give it the protection needed to fight well. Battle history. On one occasion, an undisclosed invader attacked Butthold, homeworld of Periphery Bandit King Red Jack Ryan. While Ryan and his troops were away from the planet, the unknown attackers began to raid several outposts. Once they had stolen enough of Ryan's equipment and supplies, they set up a semi-permanent campsite just outside a major city. It was obvious to the city forces that an attack was being prepared. Fortunately, the city defense force had acquired several Shreks, and so they weren't totally unprepared. After a day of setting up dug-in fire positions for the Shreks and other vehicles still in working order, the defenders believed they could hold out until Ryan's return. The invaders' force consisted mostly of light and medium mechs, but also included several aerospace fighters. Though the attack began as an attempt to overwhelm the city's defenders, the 5 Shreks had totally decimated the enemy units within half an hour. This included the Cyclops piloted by the enemy leader. Within 5 minutes of the start of the attack, the concentrated firepower of the Shreks had reduced the assault mech to a slag heap. Variants. There have been very few variants of the Schrek over the years. Sometimes, however, troops do mount the Schrek with an external machine gun or small laser if they believe that a small enemy raiding force may be near, but even this is very rare. Notable army units and crew. Frederick Sniper Jones. A private in Holston's brigade, a heavy army unit, Jones has earned his title of Sniper by never missing a critical shot when it's needed most. On several occasions, the brigade was called on for defensive firepower against an overwhelming mech force, but Jones has never failed to pick out a commander and tried to kill him with a lucky triple PPC shot to the head.